Hello everybody and welcome to today's and this afternoon's discussion on exposing the sickness of the globe. We wanted to let you know that there is a secret that most of you don't and will likely, well, you may never understand it, but you don't need to understand it. A lot of you speak to the machine as well as the sheep conversation. And when the sheep turn into influencers, when the machine goes from red to black, which would be blue, we have a big problem on our hands. The clandestine operation, which is part of a sickness of people who don't want to live in peace. So we're literally watching these people like Sam Altman lie to your faces, not so he can help people. Think about that for a moment. Sam Altman doesn't have a personality. He's not good at people, so he uses his AI imaging to get you to be appealing. So it's like appealing in what he's saying, but none of that is going to assist you. It's only going to assist the elitists who are traveling to Disneyland or Disney World at this time. That means Disney World is involved. Disney World is your children. I know a lot of even parents seem to forget, especially the modern parent, that your children are why you had children, so that you could raise them, protect them, and they're children. So a lot of these influencers hide behind their children for their protection when you're the parent. So for these people to take their kids to Disneyland or Disney World and then it be in mass quantities of production all over the internet, that's your sign, folks. That means you're not invited to the table or the party, which means there's a lot of separation from reality to delusion. And these people are not willing to take a look at themselves and their responsibilities and hold themselves and each other accountable for bad behavior, because they're solely focused on controlling you as the audience. Everything they produce has nothing to do with assisting you, has everything to do with assisting themselves, including inviting all these people to Disneyland and Disney World. That should infuriate those of you who are passionate about and regular attendees or season pass holders. That should infuriate you. They're now creating a hierarchy system at Disney World so that Kim Kardashian doesn't have to wait in line because she has money and status. Think about that in a common sense level of anyone who stood in line for an hour to 2 hours to get on a ride at Disney World that lasts about less than 2 minutes. Now the rich pass you in line. Then they brag about it to all their friends, how they didn't have to wait in line and the line was 2 hours long. Yet you don't have that kind of money, much less to enter into the park. So you might as well just go to the park to walk around and look around, because all the rich people are passing you in line. So that's the same thing that Sam Altman is telling you, while he tries to recreate the ideology of what he's trying to create of his version of being a human, but clearly he's not human. That's not intelligence, that's sickness. So everything's being masked in false sense of information, meaning when you do that to people, that's not intelligent. What Sam Altman did in partnership with ChatGPT is not intelligent. It's quite unintelligent, as a matter of fact. He's actually showing you how he doesn't have any common sense. He also is showing you how he wants to be famous for doing bad behavior that's being disguised as good behavior, while all the influencers swarm around him and say they want a piece of pie too. Who are the victims in these propaganda-produced videos? Why would you post videos of your children, your mothering of a child, you lying in bed, getting out of bed, you walking around in your kitchen while holding wine, while listening to music that's part of TikTok, why would someone in their brain think that that's intelligent content? Or doing some staged production of doing a microphone tugging like a robot so you hear it as a robot, and that's the future of speaking to one another because what, you want to live forever? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, Sam Altman, you will be forgotten. You will be forgotten. Your legacy is garbage. Your legacy is along the side of Mengele. They tried to, again last night, there were several nightmares. You could call them nightmares. I call them battle zones. There were several. I couldn't remember. I remembered it, the first one when I woke up, and then I forgot it. Like I usually remember when I wake up, and then I don't make. This morning's nightmare, which was a battleground, was extremism. However, I'm always having nasty sleep battles like that every night of the week, every day. But I shared this one in particular because I wanted to let you know that I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of any of you. I battled that shit and I won. It's like, no. Sorry, nasty. I'm going to sit in that filth for just a moment because most people can't sit in the uncomfortableness of it. However, I don't have any fear around their shit. See, Luigi is going to try to put fear on those jurors. He's going to try to put fear on the judge. He's going to try to put fear on everyone in the room, including his own lawyer. And he's trying to do seduction tactics with his adoring sick fans or sickness. It's like the Manson fans. All associated to Hillary Clinton too, by the way. You want to also remember that the twins, the sicko twins, were arrested, 2 days ago? And they're going to try to do the same thing, although that was probably why I had that nightmare last night. But this is a big, big, big discovery of what happened in this nightmare. I've been already in conversation with Donald Trump and Kash Patel in regards to this event. Still here. Oh, I'm a badass. Never left the house. All that shit that you tried to put on me was a bunch of bullshit. That's for you, Sam Altman. So you didn't realize what was actually going to happen at that event that you tried to disintegrate me as a person. You didn't really realize what I was capable of. You didn't really realize, none of you really realized what I was capable of. None of you still realize, because it literally does every day get stronger. So I will tell you that they're all weak as shit. All they have to do is play on a Persian child, a little child named Monavan. That's all you got. That's all you got. No, that's not even real to anyone except for in your head, called the lie manifestation. See, human over here is more powerful than anything you got over there. Your money ain't shit because you ain't got an education. Your mob boss mafia shit, weak ass shit. That shit you tried to play on United Healthcare, weak ass shit, Taylor Lorenz. See, Taylor tried to jumpstart her career again after I ruined her the first time, after she went on a podcast with Gary Vee. So she tried to lie out her ass, has no opinion.